Hey everybody, it's John. I almost forgot to make today's update. Today is January 13th. It's 9:40 p.m. and today is concluding day 5 of my 30-day juice fast. I'm in bed, obviously. I forgot, so I had to turn on my computer and make this really quick. Today was great. I woke up really early. I woke up about 4:30 this morning. And I'm still going. Which, by the way, I got some questions today at work about like, oh, how are you feeling? Why aren't you tired? And I'm not. The amazing thing about this juice fast is that I have energy. I have more energy, I think, on this juice fast than I would normally eating everyday food. Which says, says something and is a testament to all the nutrients that I'm getting that I probably wasn't getting before. I normally work from home. I work for well, I'm actually not really sure what I can say on video, but I work for a very well-known internet retailer. I usually work from home, but today I went into the office, which is based in Seattle, Washington, for a meeting today. It was all day long kind of thing. So yeah, I have to wake up when I want to do that. If I want to get there about 7, I have to get up at 4:30, right around. I got to catch like a 6 o'clock ferry. I think it's at 6:10 as the ferry that I need to catch that takes me over to Seattle. So yeah, and The highlight of my day today was that I got to see my company's founder and CEO. I'll let you look that up if you're not sure who that is. But I didn't get to introduce myself or anything, but he was in the conference room right next to where I was, and I was out talking to my boss in the hallway, and then he walks by, and I'm like dumbfounded. I have like a geek out moment. I'm a huge fan of the company I work for, so it was really cool to see him walking around, and probably would not have been appropriate to introduce myself. He had a posse around him, and he was talking to some other folks, so that probably would have been rude. Who knows? I may never see him again as long as I work for the company. Not because he's reclusive or anything, just because it's a really large company. So I just happened to be in the same building in Seattle that his office is in. I guess that's the better chance I have of seeing him there versus any other building in town. Everything went great. I had some. Well, I had my breakfast juice that I made yesterday, and then at around 10 o'clock, 10:30, I think we had a break, and there's a Starbucks around the corner, so I went around the corner and got a juice from there, one of those Evolve, I think it's called Evolve juices or Evolution or something like that, which actually, for my taste, are probably a bit too sweet. They have a lot of sugar in them, probably to make them palatable to your everyday person who's going to buy a juice at Starbucks, I guess. And they're really expensive. It's like $5 for one of those. I didn't pay for it. Luckily, my boss treated me, so that was great. And then I brought like my big mason jar of juice for lunch. It was all the reds, and I've read in different places and saw in different videos that you kind of like drink your color. So purple, everything that's purple, all your green veggies, then red. So in my juice today for lunch, my main meal was Swiss chard, which is red, blood oranges, which are becoming one of my favorite fruits. I've never really had just a blood orange before. I've always had it like, blood orange flavored things. There were some strawberries in there, and there was a red apple. I think it was a Fuji apple. And there was green stuff in there too, like cucumber and broccoli and stuff like that. But it was predominantly things that were colored red. Um, so one of my favorite juices, by the way, blood oranges. I don't know if you've never had one. They have a very floral taste, so it's not very citrusy. Well, it is citrus, but it's every time I put it in something, I think that the juice has like a perfume taste, but not like an acrid perfume taste, but it tastes floral. I don't know any other way to describe it. Um, it's a very unique flavor, I'll say, and it's kind of it can overpower something. Even the blood oranges are probably just a little bit larger than your standard lemon that you get in the grocery store. I put one in this, 32 ounces of juice, and it kind of overpowered, the floral notes overpowered everything, which was nice if you're doing a lot of chard and greens and stuff like that, because those can be very bitter. Um, but I'm growing more and more accustomed to the taste of greener, quote unquote, juices and things that are more leafy green flavored as time goes on. So it's day 5. I feel great. No hunger pangs, really. I was just laying here, and about 20 minutes ago, my stomach was growling, and it wasn't really growling because I'm hungry. I don't feel hungry. I think it was just growling because there's nothing in it. So, and I found that drinking water, typically knocks that out. But I have to make this disclaimer and put this distinction that my stomach growling does not equate with me being hungry. Whereas before it probably would have. Now my stomach can growl, and I can hear it growl, but I don't know how to describe it. I don't feel hungry. That might be the fast or whatever when I'm not having any solid foods, but I don't feel hungry. I don't feel like I need to go and eat something, and my blood sugar is not crashing. You know how sometimes you can like start to feel shaky and things like that. Um, and yeah, so today's a wrap. So going into day 6 tomorrow, and looking forward to the rest of the month and what that's going to bring. I'm noticing some changes in my body. My face, I think, is looking a little thinner. This I have. I wouldn't call it a substantial double chin, but surely the beginnings of one. And I notice that that's getting a little smaller. I'm not. I will say that I noticed today, getting out of the shower this morning, that my gut isn't as swollen. I don't uh, know how to describe that, but usually I think it would stick out further than it is right now. It's very. I wouldn't call it flat by any means because I have a gut, but it's not so round. It's more of like out and then flat down. So it's not like a full round belly. It kind of has like a flat. I don't know how to describe that. But yeah, so um, yeah, I'm just noticing some small differences. I'm hoping that my batteries for my um, scale get here tomorrow or Wednesday. I think I'll make my weekly weigh in on Thursday, simply because I started this thing on a Thursday. So hopefully they come before then, and I can weigh myself. Again, not those. My weight isn't like an ultimate goal. An ultimate goal is, I want to be healthy, and I want to be, uh, I guess just a generally healthy person, and fit into clothes that are purchased at a normal store. And big and tall section, again, I'm fine with that because I'm tall. I'm 6'4". But it's just hard to shop for clothes, and that's been a thing my entire life. It's hard to shop for clothes, so hoping to make that a little easier on myself. Um, I have had some questions about, well, what's your ideal weight? Everyone has an ideal weight. I'm like, well, if I was around 220, I think I'd be really, really satisfied, and that's probably 100 pounds from where I am right now. So it's a lot of weight to lose, but this is the very beginning, and this isn't all about losing weight. Losing pounds is one thing, but really to get healthy and to cleanse my body of all the crap that I've been eating for years, and that's my main motivator in this is, yeah, I'd love to drop pounds, and yeah, I like seeing those changes in my body, but again, that's not the ultimate motivator for me. So yeah, to be healthy, I think is key for me. So I'm signing off. That's it for tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.